Okay, so today I'm going to show you this thing I bought. It's called an SIO to SD drive, and what this does is it allows you to put Atari 8-bit computer onto an SD card. So I'll go through the unboxing video that I did, and a little story about this computer. I bought this computer at the Home Shopping Network, or no, sorry, my grandfather got it for me for Christmas, and I think it was 1989, 1990, around that era. Anyway, I had this machine for about 30 years, and I never had a disk drive. And I remember on the shopping channel, you could do your homework with it. You can print stuff, and I never had a printer. All I had for this thing was cartridges. So to have this is kind of something I wish I had this decades ago, or something like this, because but the cool thing with this, and today with the internet, you can download images. One thing I'd like to ask someone maybe in the comments, if they were able to tell me, is there a way to possibly transfer the images, the XC files, in Linux, and how to do that. And maybe I might even be able to set it up easily enough. We'll see how that works out. I haven't gotten to that point yet. I'm just opening it up and just trying it out for today. And if there's any comments or questions about this, please let me know in the comments, and I'll be happy to try to figure it out for you and try to show you, make a video demoing it. And it's boom, and there it is, black. I wasn't sure what color it was going to be. I'm just going to take this off right away. So here's the SIO to SD reader. So essentially it has the little Atari plug there, and has the shift, enter, and buttons. And this one comes with a SD card with free software, a 16 gigabyte SD card. So this will allow me to run SD cards on my Atari XE system. So with this device, it doesn't have a whole lot of cable. You can probably get an extension for your Atari cable. So your SD card goes right in here. There. And this is so exciting for me because I've had this thing for 30 years and I've never been able to have any peripherals that can plug into this. Now, there. So it just goes in like that, and this can sit on top of it like that. It has nice little rubber nubs here for, I guess, to sit on top of the Atari if you want. And so yeah, I'm gonna bring this to the TV. We'll fire it up and see how it runs. So I'm so excited. I've had this computer 30 years. I never had a disk drive or a peripheral or tape drive or anything for this. I just basically ran programs on cartridges or programs and stuff, basic stuff on the basic programming stuff on the computer. I've never had a peripheral or storage device, so this is very exciting. So I got it to my TV screen, my CRT monitor on the, just the blue screen that's being produced from this VCR here. All right, so let's fire it up. So right away, I'm greeted with the Atari read thing there. It says ZBEC Games, and it says press hold down the option key. Okay, or hold down the option key. Hopefully it still works, or maybe it's the other option key. This option key on the computer, or thanks, Kevin. ZBEC. Okay, so it's loading the game. It's got a little thing going here. So you have to go through this menu here to really go through the games. It looks like it's still loading here. So that's just sort of what it's doing right out of the box. There. Programmer buy-in. Joblin. Anyway, so this is the game. Let's see if it works with the Sega Genesis controller. Game on, player level. Okay, so it's kind of alright. So I got the game going, and I blew up. Anyway, I just wanted to make sure this thing was working, that I can play games on it. So that's pretty cool. This looks really nice, this game. This is a real nice, for the Atari XE and some of the cartridges, this is pretty darn awesome. So I'm It's hard to do this while holding the camera. But anyway, that's my first impressions. I got it working right out of the box with some of these games here. This company here, they do ship it with some free software. So there's free software that you can play on when you just get it right out of the box, which is awesome. Because I'm gonna have to figure out how to port ROMs to the SD card, and do it under Linux too. But anyway, so we got it going. Awesome. All right. Well, this Babel demo works. I'm having a hard time getting all the demos to work because I'm going through some of them and they're just not loading properly. And some of the games don't. But that kind of throws back to the time of discs. Not every disc always worked. So anyway, I'm going to continue to play around with this. So this is just my first impressions of this thing. What I found is this K2 and K, sometimes in the menus this is forward and this is back. And you hit enter and this is your drive select. And I haven't used the shift key as much. Interestingly enough. I need to clean off some of this tape here. I tried to, I tried to sell this thing at a garage sale once and I wanted, I was trying to raise money for a computer. And I put some tape on it, so I got to clean off that. Alright, so one thing I've discovered in doing this, which I'm not familiar, I'm not a huge amount familiar with, is, let's take the camera just away. So I'm not 100% familiar with the MyDOS, Atari DOS, so I'm just familiarizing myself with the old disk operating system commands and all that. So anyway, I tried to load a game, and I went into MyDOS, and I figured out what the command is. I believe it was D:, the name of the program, and you have to move into the directory. And then it went to a ready screen. I'm like, well, list, nothing came up. I retyped DOS, and the program loaded. So I have the program loaded on the computer now. So just on the learning curve for me to learn about that. I'm trying to research online. If anyone can tell me in the comments which the DOS commands are for doing that sort of thing. I kind of looked online. I found some, but nothing. I came from a background of using the Commodore 64, which was load, star, unquote, comma, whatever it was with the Commodore 64. So I'm just trying to learn those commands for when I'm running the DOS. And I think what I've researched is some programs require DOS to run. So they need a MyDOS or DOS 4 that's available for the Atari computer system. Yeah, so I'm still learning. I'm not an expert by no means. Just trying to figure out how to run a 30-40-year-old operating system where I'm all into Linux now, and now I'm trying to go back in time and learn how operating system. At least there's Google now and YouTube videos to kind of get an idea of what to do. So I'm continuing on with my journey to use this Atari 8-bit as a computer for just gaming and using it as a computer. I guess I'm not going to connect it online or anything. Just going to run programs on it, play games on it, and try to run this thing here. So for right now, this thing is really great. There's been some really fun games. I was playing pinball with it and looking at a few demos. Some of the demos were not loading. I don't know if it's just because my XE computer, it's so old and it's not able to handle the data anymore. I'm not sure. But I was able to get at least several games playing on this thing. And definitely something neat to play around with. I got the black one. Yeah, these are manufactured in Poland, I believe. It says right here. Yeah. So this shipped. It took about 2 weeks for it to come to my house, but it finally arrived here from Poland, and I'm very excited to have this new little toy in addition for my Atari XE. Definitely allows me to expand the range of software that that I'm able to run on that machine. Please give this video a like, share, and subscribe. And also, if you have one of these, let me know what you're using it for, and If you've written programs for it, or you know where to get some software for it, let me know in the comments. Yeah, so anyway, give this video a like and a thumbs up, and thanks for watching.